Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel DY Agri Corner. Today I am going to discuss with you some important MCQ that is related to the mains exam, that is particularly for the upcoming exam, that is AFO exam. Now the result is out of the prelim and I hope maximum candidates have qualified for the main exam. Okay, now you should not think about what you have scored in the prelim exam, whatever it may be. Once you have qualified, now forget about the prelim exam and next your strategy for the main exam, what you should prepare and how you should prepare and how much you should give for learning and how much for the revision, as the time is very important nowadays, and this particular time you have to be very much focused about your exam. And I am going to wish you all, everyone, happy Makar Sankranti and happy Pongal to all of you. Okay, and I hope you should not waste this time. This time is very important. You should enjoy with your family, friends, but not this time. You can enjoy in the next year, upcoming year. And for those candidates you have not qualified, don't be disheartened. Okay, now the calendar also released by IBPS for the next year. You should prepare thoroughly, you should prepare hard. Where you have done the problem or where you are lacking, you should analyze yourself. You should just make one short analysis of yourself, of your strength, your weakness, where you have done some wrong, where you could not able to qualify for the exam. So you should analyze properly, thoroughly. Again you should start, because you already started, you have come up to a certain level, so here you should not quit. Okay, you should start further to reach your goal. Okay, so this way I have started my video. I don't want to waste your time, so let me see some important questions. And before that I am going to say you, if you liking these videos, please do subscribe, because you should not miss out the important updates and the important questions MCQ, and these questions I am posting for your practice sense. Okay, I know you are reading from various sources, various materials, but the thing is that unless you will do practice of this mock as a mock test or as videos and like this type of MCQs, you will not get confidence among yourself in the while you are solving this type of question in examination. Okay, this type of question will be asked. You should have a proper thorough practice before you are going to appear, because the competition is very tough and you are one of them to crack the exam. Okay, no one else going to crack. You are those who are candidates who have qualified, they are competent for the post. Okay, so let's start our video. So this is MCQ third part. Okay, this is third MCQ, and please do subscribe my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe and don't forget to like and share. Okay, let's see. Which herbicide is used as pre-emergence application in rice? So here the question is asked regarding herbicide. I hope you everyone knows. If you don't know, please you go through all the herbicides that are mostly important for the important crops in India. Okay, next is pre-emergence herbicide. Okay, this is pre-emergence related to what? Weed. Okay, so this type of terminology also you need to remember. So the option is isoproteron, butachlor, pendimethalin, metasulfuron. Here the question is given particular to this crop. So I hope those who are preparing well, they can easily answer this question. This option is correct. Option is option number B, that is butachlor. Okay guys, next is tillage activities where soil is tilled up to a depth. Okay, here up to a depth of 2.5 centimeter to 15 centimeter. Okay, some questions you will see regarding tillage activities. These are very important, and in my all videos I am continuously putting some questions regarding that, so that you should have a clear understanding. Okay, understanding is very important. Please go through all my videos. Okay, if you are new to this channel, please go through all my videos. You will have some clarity and you will learn some questions. Okay, so options is blind tillage, deep tillage, shallow tillage, ideal tillage. I hope everyone knows regarding this terminology. If you have not if you till now if you have not known this thing, please go through once through any book, okay, any agriculture book. In agronomy section you can have this tillage, okay. Please go through that. Take out of your 10 minutes, this is enough for you. Here the correct option is 2.5 centimeter to 15 centimeter is shallow tillage. Subsoiler works up to a depth of, these are type of direct type of question. This is related to agricultural technology, okay. So agriculture engineering, so this type of questions will be asked. 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter, 40 centimeter, 50 centimeter. This is given up to a depth of, this is option number 4, that is 50 centimeter. Which vegetable is known as yellow jewel? This type of questions also you can see. Any type of question you can see, but you need to be very thorough. Options are potato, soybean, carrot, sunflower. Yellow jewel, that is which one? Sunflower? No. Carrot, this is also wrong. Potato also wrong. So left out option is soybean. You are correct. This option is soybean. Okay guys, this is known as yellow jewel. Flopping is related to which crop? Options are tea, tobacco, coffee, cotton. These are the terminology. Sometimes terminology also related to which crop. This type of common questions you can see in any type of agri exams, okay. So the options are tea, tobacco, coffee, cotton. Let you answer, okay. Let you analyze yourself. I'm repeatedly saying, you take a notebook and you just write mock 1, mock 2, mock 3, and you just keep on doing how much you have done the correct. You analyze yourself, okay. Tea, tobacco, coffee, cotton. Option given, correct answer is option number B, that is tobacco. Flopping is related to wilting of tobacco, okay. I'm writing here wilting of tobacco. Wilting of tobacco, okay. Okay, wilting of tobacco is this this terminology is known as what? Flopping. So you should remember. Heliograph is used for measurement of, these are the measurement, some instrument and measurement, okay. This is related to agrometrology section. This also sometimes question can be asked regarding that. So you should read all the measurement and instrument, okay. Those who are now also starting, those who have not prepared thoroughly for the exam also, no need to worry. You should read some specific topics, some specific area where you can expect some question. Duration of bright sun hours, canopy measurement, water stress, soil moisture tension, direct solar radiation. So heliograph is used for soil stress, moisture tension. No, it is wrong. Direct solar radiation, no. The correct option is option number A, that is duration of bright sunshine hours. Okay guys, I hope you are enjoying this type of MCQs and you are learning also simultaneously. So my intention is to you should learn, okay. Which soil or compost contains higher percentage of K2O? Okay guys, so this is related to manure and nutrients, okay. If I have not remember, I am saying you this type of questions usually asked in the AFO exams, usually asked, they will ask every year, okay. You can see some trend past questions where you can see this type of questions. So farm air manure, farm compost, night soil, town compost, you need to remember N, P and KTO value, okay. So here contains higher among these, which is the higher, okay. Take your time and answer this question. Here the correct answer is option number C, that is night soil, okay guys. Next is highest nitrogen is present in which cake? So these are the some cake, okay. Given cake means after extracting oil, okay. These are used for the oil extractions, okay. After extracting oil, some waste material, okay. is left out. Okay, left out. Those things can be used for the used as manure in the soil, okay, to enhance the nutrient content of the soil. Okay, this is known as cake. We termed as cake. Okay, so the options given, which is contain highest nitrogen, okay, among this: neem cake or groundnut cake, coconut cake or gingerly cake. Okay, so which contain highest nitrogen, which if you use this cake for the in the soil, it will enhance the nitrogen content to the maximum extent. For that, what we should use? Options are neem cake, groundnut cake, coconut cake, gingerly cake. Here the correct option is groundnut cake. Okay guys, you should remember N, PTO and K value. Okay, so nitrogen content, that is percentage present in bone meal. Okay, in bone meal, what is the nitrogen content percent is available? Options are 10 to 15%, 23 to 30%, 15 to 20%, 30 to 40%. Those who knows regarding this bone meal, okay, they can easily answer and they can fetch mark. These are very direct questions, and you should to crack the exam na A4, this type of questions is very important for you, because here direct question is available, so you can answer directly and you can get the mark, and you should go away ahead from your competitor. So every question is very important. The correct option is option number B, that is 23 to 30%. Next is, which of the following is true with regard to NPK value? Here I want to tell you that as I am told you in my previous slides, NPK values. Okay, NPK values. So like this, you need to prepare one chart and you need to write down every whatever nutrient are available. So from that you can you have to prepare and you have to remember those things. Okay, here is given which is true with regards to NPK value. That is this is mg per gram. Okay, gram value. Okay, cattle is 20 to 45, 4 to 10, 7 to 25. Sheep, goat, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Okay, sheep and goat is 20 to 45, this is n value, that is milligram out of gram. Okay, 4 to 11 milligram, 20 to 29. Pig 20 to 45, 6 to 12, 15 to 48. Poultry 28 to 62. Okay, 9 to 26, 8 to 29. From here you can see poultry is having highest nitrogen. Okay, then phosphorus is which one? This is also poultry. Okay, potassium, that is this is around pig is having highest. So this way, if question is asked which is having highest phosphorus, you can tick as poultry. Potassium, you can tick as it is pig. Okay, so in this way, if you have remembered these figures, then you can easily distinguish and you can mark. Here question is asked regarding which one is true, whether this is true or not, and only one is true. Yes, it is true. 2 also true. 3 and 4, everything is true. Okay, so here option number D, that is all of the above. The answer will be all of the above. I have practiced this type of questions because this type of very important type of questions. Okay, I hope you have learned something in this my channel. If and please do subscribe my channel and like all the videos whatever you are watching. If you really like these videos, please do like and subscribe. Okay, thanks for watching my videos. Please do subscribe, like, and don't forget to share. Please press the bell icon to get continuous videos and notification related to my videos and updates related to agri exams. Stay tuned for upcoming video. Thank you. Have a great day.